Hello guys, TwinklePhoenix here from the Center. So welcome to another episode of The Nightmare Before Disney, where we take a look at this image of Suicide Mouse and Nightmare Suicide Mouse side by side. So this teaser here said the nightmare doesn't stop until you wake up. Does it really? If the guy is indeed having this nightmare and he's coming face to face with the inhabitants of Treasure Island and he's having this bizarre nightmare, what if his reality, he wakes up and he's actually face to face with the thing that he's having the nightmare about? I mean, say now, at the last second, he's about to be attacked by Nightmare Suicide Mouse, and he comes to, and there's the actual, proper, genuine Suicide Mouse right in his face. Bet he was going to wish I should have stayed in that nightmare. Now, the question is why is he having a nightmare about the characters? Because if you look at normal Suicide Mouse, nothing on him looks like the Nightmare Suicide Mouse. Why is his nightmare version made up of this strange, bizarre combination of sharp and pointy things? Does this guy just absolutely hate mice in general, or is there another reason behind it? Again, guys, remember, this is not canon in the actual FNaTI Treasure Island story. This is just a nightmare, a dream someone is having. Because, I don't know, they're having an hallucination, they've added some of the local plants, and they're just having this nightmare. It doesn't affect the story of FNaTI Treasure Island at all. It's just somebody's having a nightmare and is scaring themselves silly. Now, if you notice, with Suicide Mouse and his nightmare counterpart, the nightmare counterpart actually has colours on him, whereas the normal, genuine Suicide Mouse doesn't. Also, Suicide Mouse has got his ears still, he's got his happy, nice smile, he's got his lovely black eyes, he's got his shoes, he's got his gloves, but the nightmare version doesn't. The nightmare version is completely different. He doesn't have his ears, his mouth is much wider, it looks more like the grinning face. His mouth alone reminds me that of Foxy or Mangled, you know, with all the teeth and stuff. And there's rows and rows of sharp teeth. And there's even, like, you know, that, another row of sharp teeth on his stomach. I know they're not really teeth, but they kind of look like it. But why? Why is this happening? Why is this guy making up these? He's imagining that Suicide Mouse, the one out of all of them who's actually the less terrifyingest member in the whole entire cast, and I mean he is, all he does is he has that ridiculous TV screaming all hours with his song playing. You can listen to it all the way through, and all he does is he walks and he walks and he walks to your office, waking up for Mickey and Donald along the way. And he comes into your office and he stands there with his hands behind his back and he screams in your face. I know he's supposed to have a jump scare, but again, he doesn't look terrifying. Why would this guy suddenly imagine Suicide Mouse, one of the least scariest members, to look so terrifying? What is it? A vendetta against Suicide Mouse? Is it, I don't know, the sounds from the TV? Maybe the reason why Suicide Mouse looks like this is because maybe he can hear Suicide Mouse's TV going in the foreground. That music that you hear playing from his episode, the suffering, I don't know. Either that or he's on something really, really strong. But the nightmare doesn't stop until you wake up. That's if he wakes up, and that's if he doesn't go in a coma. Because again, you can play tricks on your mind to the point that if you die in your dreams, your body might actually think you're dead, and then you could go into a coma. And even then, does the nightmare really stop? If there's something out there you know is trying to kill you, and you're imagining it in your nightmares, you can't escape it even when you wake up, because it will always be there, whatever you're scared of. You can't escape your nightmares even when you wake up if the reality is what you're scared of, and that's why you have the nightmare to begin with. In other words, something tries to kill him in real life, He gets away to somewhere safe, he goes to sleep, he starts dreaming them up in his dreams, the only place where he would have been safe from them, and they're even more powerful because they're feeding off the thing you fear. They're having the form. They're making themselves more scary because of how fearful you are of them. All said, it's all in your mind. So guys, are you really ready for the Nightmare Before Disney? Are you really ready to face your fears in your nightmares? Also, what would you rather face? Your nightmares, where you could actually take control of it and change it for it to be whatever you want it to be? Or reality in which you can't control? Or, what we could be actually seeing is, what if the nightmares actually is his reality? It's his current present day reality. We don't know. The guy can have hallucinations. Who knows? Only time will tell. Hopefully this episode made sense to you guys. There's one more teaser we need to take a look at. Stay tuned for more. And remember guys, the charity streams are going today and tomorrow. And all this month. More of it's coming right up. Thanks for watching.